Want to raise your chess to a new level? Challenge Yourself is an exclusive, innovative experience designed for Chess24 Premium members. Train like a champ with a unique set of lessons prepared by the coaches of the challengers. Boris Girlfriend and Co. will help you improve your chess. Play a champ. Play a grandmaster each day in Banter Blitz. Take advantage of this incredible opportunity from June 10th. Go premium and challenge yourself.
Take your chess to the next level with carefully selected collections featuring some of the best video series from Chess24. Buy the courses to own them forever, save up to 60%, or go premium and access all series while having all other privileges of premium membership. Learn more at chess24.com/deals.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new Banter Blitz today. My name is Jorden van Foreest, and you guys know the drill. We'll be playing against premium members today for about 90 minutes. So it's been a while, and I hope it's going to be fun. Challenge me 5-minute or 3-minute games, and let's just get right started. My game here is against Beth Gamon, I think. So let's see what my opponent has got. Is she as strong as Beth Harmon, or will I stand a chance? Let's see. So E3 is a little bit passive. Let's go C5. It looks like my opponent has a Catalonian flag as a profile picture, or am I blind? And but also has a flag from Andorra, so I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just go D5. This is not a very popular setup by white because you leave this bishop on C1 locked in, but possibly my opponent wants to go with F4 later. So let's just go E3 or E6, sorry. And want to go maybe B6, bishop A6 at a later stage to exchange those bishops off. So knight F3, let's go bishop D6. And basically we're playing a reverse semi-Slav here. So white is up a tempo, but compared to the usual Miran or semi-Slav variations, but it shouldn't be like a big deal for black. And the position is, I guess, around equal. I'm not sure if I just blundered E4. Possibly E4 is good here for my opponent, actually. Like a tempo up, B6 or then B3 would be a good move, but now E4. And if I take twice, my rook on A8 will be left hanging, so I have to be careful. So he does play, or my opponent does play E4, which is a little bit bad news. So I'll just take, I guess, and maybe I'm actually in big trouble somehow, strangely. Very surprising. Because bishop B7, he will take on F6, I'll take back, and bishop G5. And if bishop takes F3, there's queen D2. That's a very common type of tactic. Maybe I've got bishop F4 there in the end, but that doesn't look too good. So how do I deal with this? It's not a good start as usual. I'm a bit of a slow starter. Okay, I have some dubious idea. I'll just do this and take back on F6 with the pawn. Not really a good opening as a start, but let's hope at least I will make good moves in the middle game. Okay, so I have to recapture here, and this is looking insanely scary, like bishop h6 is a real opening disaster. So I'm gonna go back and study this line after this Banter Blitz is over, I guess. Bishop h6. Maybe I should just track the rook, because rook e8 there will be knight e5, and that's looking like, well, if not checkmate immediately, it looks quite close. Like, but okay, maybe I can play rook e8, knight e5, and then meet it with f5. I don't know. Let's see what my opponent's got here. Probably I should just give this rook on f8 and continue playing the game. It's not okay. Instead, h4 is played, so that gives me some time to hide the king away. And well, usually like these days, everyone is playing h4 in every kind of position. I'm not sure it was really the best right here. So okay, wait, let me try and open some chat. I'll open on YouTube. Let's see if that works. In the meantime, I'm threatening rook takes g2. So let's see if my opponent sees that. Rook takes g2 would be a good move to get. Instead, g3 is played. So this does not look like white has played in the past way. I have some tempting idea. I think I can just take on g3, right? That looks quite okay to me. A little bit, yeah. So takes, and opponents have king f2. I got rook g2, and I'm picking up the knight. So suddenly that went from looking really bad to looking pretty good for me, I guess. If white doesn't take on g3, I'll just retreat with the bishop, and it should be quite a deadly discovery attack. So looking okay for me suddenly. Okay, so queen h5 has been played, I guess intending to meet bishop retreat by knight g4, but to me it doesn't feel like white can be okay here. So let's see, what would be the best square to put the bishop? Like bishop c7, knight g4, f5, bishop g5. I kind of want a little bit more. Maybe I can put the bishop on e5, knight g4, and f5. Bishop g5, queen d5. f3, fg4. Lots of calculation. d5. Wait, I probably blundered some mate in one along those lines. Okay, when in doubt, keep it simple, right? We'll just play bishop f4. That looks like the simplest solution here. So why not to do it? Yeah, like bishop f4. The point is he has to go knight g4, and I will meet it with f5. And after bishop takes f4, rook g4. If king h2, I'll take the bishop on f4, and if bishop g3, I will have queen d5, which I think it should be a killing idea. So it looks good. Okay, and how do I see this chat on YouTube? I haven't done a Banter Blitz in a while, so clearly I have become really stupid when it comes to reading the chat. But let me try and figure it out. Just give me a second. Okay, I think I found it. So we're continuing down this line. And I think there's nothing better than taking on f4 here for my opponent, but it should not, shouldn't quite work out for him here. He had a really wonderful position until he played that move h4 a couple moves ago, and then things started to go my way, I think. So yeah, he takes, king h2, I can even take on h4, of course. So bishop g3 is more or less forced unless he wants to give up the queen, and then queen d5 is hopefully leading to huge material gains. So take on h4, winning the queen and also mating and not too many moves. Okay, a bit of a shaky start, I guess, here, but we're getting the job done. always good to start well. I think with a good start, you got half of the work out of the way. So okay, my opponent just loses on time, but the position was hopeless anyhow. So let's keep on going. Okay, why not play Grandmaster? See how fast we are. I'm not playing with a mouse today because I lost my mouse actually. I was a bit of an idiot. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did manage to do it. So I lost my mouse. So, but anyway, I'm kind of okay with playing with touchpad, and it shouldn't make a huge difference. So we're playing an opponent I also played recently in a classical game. Alonso Albar Jose. Probably my pronunciation was not correct, but there you go. And we are playing a very slow line, and I don't know why I decided to do that, but okay. Yeah, I'm already not happy with my choice of variation here, but sure. Okay, let's bring this knight to h4. And well, position is kind of equal. It's not a very ambitious setup I choose, but we should be getting an interesting game here, I hope. Maybe put the knight on. Oh, let's play rook d1, g6, knight e3, and bring this knight to f1. That looks okay. And that is a little bit surprising, but probably it's okay for him. Now I'm attacking this knight on f6, bishop f5. I guess this is his idea, but I can just take back on f5 and my bishop on g2 gains some scope, so why not? And let's go b4. Not really better here at all, just my pieces are a little bit more active, I guess, but position is quite symmetrical, so nothing much is really going on. Let's put this bishop on d2. Yeah, this is kinda equal. Rook e8, maybe rook d1 to keep some pieces. My problem is this bishop on g2 is not really shining, but otherwise, did I blunder g6 and then I have to go? Yeah, okay. I kind of forgot I didn't have knight h6 check now, but it's okay. Well, I have some knight jumps like knight g4 as an idea. Also bishop f1 to exchange these bishops off is an idea. But for now, I'll play bishop c1. And see what he does. Bishop e7 or something. Oh, okay. I actually didn't see that, but sometimes in chess you get lucky. That's just our game. I actually kind of start to like my position. So bishop e7, knight f3. Wait, is this all working for my opponent? I guess it is. So I'll play here, intending nothing clear, but there are some tricks I was hoping, but this is a good move, just forcing me back. So back we go. Yeah. Wow, knight c5. It's very sharp play. Okay, knight f1. And bishop to e3. Queen d3 is kind of tricky for me, but he doesn't do it, so I'll go knight f3. I'm kind of just playing on time here. Like I got 30 seconds extra, so if I don't lose in the nearby future, it should be okay. And this not blundering anything? No, it's not. Okay, I guess we gotta go for the end game. So that's what we gotta do. Takes bishop d2, knight e3. If I can make the move. What? And suddenly he blunders a piece, so we'll take it, I guess. And that's another piece, I think, for me. Well, not really a convincing game, but it'll get the job done. Yeah, I blundered bishop a4 there, so I was actually really lucky not to lose an exchange there. But thanks for the game. And let's go back to, let's see, let's play Mr. I don't like increment games today. A lot of increment game challenges. Okay, let's play Mr. Kasparov fan from Romania. Let's go. And again, another white game. So let's play a little bit more ambitious than in the previous game. Let's go e4, my main move. Best by test, right? Okay. Sorry. And I once took a look at the Mora gambit, but then I didn't really see any point if black starts to go just knight f6 here. But let's see if we can. Oh, d5. What is this? Is this just probably just transposing to the Alapin anyway? Yeah, now we're just transposing to the Alapin. Basically, nobody really takes the gambit in Blitz, even though it's black's best choice. And my good countryman Luke van Whaley once lost a stunning game from the black side in the Alapin, in the Mora gambit against international master Mark Esserman. So if you're a Mora gambit fan, I'm sure if you don't already know that game, do check it out. It's always good to see Luke getting checkmated in no time in the Sicilian. So yeah, it's a nice game. He has a lot of nice losses in the Sicilian, by the way. So I think my opponent maybe took the wrong move, or because I think you're supposed maybe to start e6 in order to pin my knight after knight c3 with bishop b4, but honestly not completely sure. And this is actually looking kind of risky for black. Like, how do you stop bishop b5 coming next? Not entirely clear to me, but let's see. You thought super GMs don't play gambits? Nah, we do sometimes. There are a lot of interesting gambits actually. So no, nothing against gambit. One of the best openings, for example, the Marshall gambit is well, it's gambit as the opening already says. So then you got the Queen's gambit, of course, which is not really a gambit, but it carries the name. Actually, I think if black wants, no, he cannot keep this pawn on c4. So no, but anyway, just there are a lot of good gambits. And long castles is a very creative move, but it doesn't quite save the piece, as my queen on d1 is protected a few times too many. So basically just up a piece here, and when you're up a piece, they tell you do exchange as many pieces as you can. So that's what I'm doing here, exchanging those queens, and then it should be quite a smooth conversion afterwards. And yeah, looks like Kasparov fan has to work on his opening theory there, because just didn't quite get out of the opening, and that's always unfortunate when that happens, right? We don't want to lose right away. So bringing back the knight here and just developing calmly. Gonna go a3 next. So a3. And easy here with the piece up. Life is nice when you're up material. Okay, if he exchanges, I'll happily comply. Rook c8, king b2. So am I still allowed to castle? Oh yeah, okay. I wanted to make a really late castle, but we have no time for such games. We have to finish it ASAP. So bishop a6 would be a big blunder here due to rook c1. So instead we'll go king d2 and activate the king. Since in the end game, the king is a very valuable piece. King to d4. So bring that king into the game. Bishop d3. I guess he'll go rook a2. Not even. So rook c1, keeping the king cut off. And okay, go back. King b3. Bishop a6. Only move is rook d8. f4. And soon he will not be left with too many moves. Take it. Doesn't take. Maybe he's hoping for stalemate. But no, he does resign finally. So thanks for the game, and do work on that Alapin defense, sir. And we're playing Mr. Quiz Monster here, strong opponents from Germany. So let's go for the Alapin defense again, since it worked so well the last time, right? In fact, I studied the Alapin defense for this Wijk aan Zee 2020 tournament, and it really worked with great success. So there's quite a lot of venomous lines, but it does look like my opponent knows his theory. Well, of course, ever since Wijk aan Zee 2020, I forgot my theory. So let's just hope we make it out alive here. Bishop g4 is the big main move, but I'm probably supposed to know some lines, and well, truth be told, I don't. So let's just do this. I vaguely remember I had to play rook e1 or something instead of b3, but this looks like maybe f5 is problematic. I should have started h3. Yeah, 93 is bad. Yeah. So the problem with the Alapin is that if it doesn't quite work out, you can really just land in a disgustingly bad position because all your pieces are not undeveloped. But okay. So I'm calculating takes, bishop h3, king h1 right now. Because rook e1 would blunder mate in 2, king h1. So let's say king h1, and then if he takes rook, I'll take back, and it's some compensation, I hope, but it's probably not really. But this just gives me this pawn with check, so not a good opening again by me, but I think the last move of my opponent was a little bit of a blunder. Probably knight takes f3 was actually winning for him, but I'm used to having bad positions, so it's fine. Okay, so this bishop e4 is really a powerhouse now, by the way. Look at it. That's not gonna get touched anytime soon. That's gonna stay there. Well, the black king, like it might look like the white king is weak here, but in fact, I think it's the black king who has to be more careful here, as the bishop on e4 is just nicely protecting my entire king here, and black has no resources in order to attack. So how do we do this? Do I just get rid of the knight, or no? I'm gonna play caveman style. I mean, knight f4 should be too slow, right? He needs at least like 2 more moves in order to threaten something. So I hope I'm in time, but I may be wrong. Let's see, knight f4, c5, queen h3, rook takes b6, ab6, queen e8. Oh, okay, let's stop our calculations right here. I think that was going to lead to mate, by the way, but knight c5 is a better move. It was a good find by my opponent, but I don't think it will suffice. Especially getting d4 now is very important, as my bishop will find a home on f4, and life is better than ever before. Okay, queen h3. That is a little bit naive because I do have bishop f4, but I guess the position was pretty hopeless anyhow. So thanks for the game, and look at that, guys. We are above 3000 chess24 rating. That's been a long time in the making. So I had a rough ride several times here in the Banter Blitz games, but finally we are back. Not sure we belong here, but at least we're back. Oh, and let's play a Dutch guy. Why not? Swan. Okay, let's see what he's got. E4. Let's go D5. Oh, wow, D4. What is this gambit called again? People in chat must know. This is not looking especially threatening, but sure. Let's just develop, and I think we're up a pawn here, but I may be wrong, of course. But it does look like a healthy pawn. Okay, so my opponent is trying to regain it. I don't know what bishop g6 was all about. I mean, that's just like one of the worst moves you can make. Jesus. Oh no, bishop g6 was so bad. I am officially ashamed. Okay, let's just continue developing then. And now, by now, white is completely fine again. Instead of bishop g6, I should have played bishop d6, of course. So in order to knight g3, then it can be met by bishop takes g3, and I do retain my extra pawn. But on the bright side here, I have a very good version of a Caro-Kann or Scandinavian defense with smooth development and no issues whatsoever. Okay, so now that he gives me this pawn, I think I'm just gonna take it and go back. A bit of a risky pawn to take, definitely not as juicy as the other one, but well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I had to take that pawn at least. And queen a5, and if we castle queenside, I don't think white has enough compensation for this pawn he lost on h4, so looking okay for me. Tree, huh? Let's just castle. I guess I have e5 here, but let's see. Takes on e5, knight e5. I guess it just works. b4 is not really a worry I have here. Before I can just go queen d5 or queen c7, worst case. So even bishop takes b4 sometimes may work in my favor. So all in all, a healthy extra pawn for me, and I am happy as ever before. Oh, wait. Okay, takes on e5, I'll take back. Giving me the bishop pair is very generous. But maybe it was a good practical chance, I don't know. Actually, let's go bishop h4, throw in a little spanner in the works here for my opponents. Cause some disruption in his coordination and bring the rook to the party. Looking okay here for me. But the Dutch players, we are always full of dirty tricks, so I gotta watch out here for my opponent. Who knows what he might have in mind. Okay, queen a4, let's just go king b8. Protect on a7, and sooner or later I might have some trick somewhere. I don't quite know how, but okay, queen there, huh? Okay, let's go bishop e7. Is rook takes d3 next an idea? Like queen a4, rook takes d3? Maybe. Or like right now. I think it's working, right? Rook takes d3, rook takes d3, f5. Okay, there's rook d7. Why do we want any of this? Let's just go bishop f8. Maybe it was good, like rook d7, I can just go b6, but it felt kind of unnecessary. Okay, let's... I'm playing a little bit too solidly here, but sooner or later I should have some trick once again, like f5 at some point. cannot be long until something is winning here one way or another. Yeah, I think the moment is there for f5, knight f2, bishop f7, bishop c4. Not quite winning yet. So I'll play rook d5. Only got 35 seconds, by the way. Gotta watch out. Okay, let's take. Very, very stubborn defense, by the way, by my opponent here. Gotta give him credit for that, for sure. Not at all giving me an easy time here. Bishop c5, f4 though. Now I think I finally opened up both bishops, and bishop e3 is coming, and this should soon be game over. Okay, this guy we do happily take off the board. Yes, okay, quite good defense there by my opponent, but giving me 2 times a pawn actually. Once I was kind enough to return it, but the second time around I was not so kind. So gotta be careful with giving me these pawns, sir. Oh, and we have, let's see, Nora de Roo. I have no idea what that means, but let's go. So b3, right? Everyone is playing. Oh, what the heck? That was a mouse flip. b4 though, also not a bad move. So let's see what my opponent has in mind after b4. Okay, e5, let's go bishop b2. It's quite interesting. Like black's best move is to take on b4, but you would think that white gains the central pawn on e5 and should be doing excellently. But the opposite is true, and because of white's lack of development, he's not too happy there. So bishop takes b4 is probably black's best move, but d6 is probably not bad either. So let's go e3. But now I can claim I gained some space on the queen side. I'm not sure how useful it is, but it's something. Okay, let's go d4. Take with the knight. Oh, I have some interesting ideas here. It's not very good, but okay, I want to first develop. Like knight to d2. Bishop d7. Okay, guys. Are you ready for a stunning move? Yes, I bet you guys didn't see that one coming. h3. Boom. And now g4. Of course. Highly inaccurate or just very bad. But as soon as I saw this castle king of black, I had no choice. Inspired by Vladimir Kramnik's non-castling chess. Castling, we don't do it in this game. So, or at least for now, it might be tempting to castle queenside later on, but let's try and do without castling, at least for now. Let's go f4. f4 is probably not so good, but why not? It's in the spirit of this game. Yeah. Why did I do this to myself? Sometimes I ask myself that question. Why did I? And now my position is just bad because I overextended big time. Okay, I guess we gotta take. This check I am happy to see. I mean, I anyway didn't wanna castle, so giving that to me is very kind. Still, my position is probably not that good, but I think it improved considerably in the last few moves. So knight f6, I guess, because this knight is being attacked. So knight f6 is normal. And then like b5, bishop d7, knight f3. And this bishop on h4 might feel a little bit lonely. I wonder what my opponent is thinking about. Yeah, it doesn't look good for black any longer. Like knight f3 next up, and even though e3 is hanging, oh, this is a great find, or is it not a great find? No, it's not a great find because I just go here and black's issues aren't solved whatsoever. And now I take, this is basically a full piece for me, but I have to be a little bit careful. Still, shouldn't be too hard here since my attack kind of continues going. Not sure about g5, but why not? I thought he would take on g5, but maybe this is a better chance to fight. So let's just go h4, secure this pawn on g5, and yeah, things are looking okay for me. How do I finish it off? This I do not know. That's a good fighting move, queen e7. I like it. Let's go rook e1. I have one, maybe. Trying to win another piece. Bishop d4 was also possible, but this also looks okay. Okay, now we just take this next piece. Okay, and we take the queen as well. Okay, thank you for the game, Modero. I think you are doing very well if you wouldn't have given that check to me. So yeah. Okay, let's play. Hawk Slayers 9. What's his name? Hawk Slayers. Just Hawk Slayers. Okay. From the United Kingdom. Let's go. With the French defense. So I saw Nakamura playing Queen H5 the other day. So obviously I'm not gonna do that. And just play the normal standard play. Let's bishop to d3. That should be interesting enough. Oh, knight e7. Wow, that's quite a surprise. Okay, let's play in the same unambitious way with c3. I don't know why you guys all want the bomb cloud. The bomb cloud is like so old. I mean, that hype is long gone, right? I've played the bomb cloud in Banter Blitz before. We're not gonna do it again. Come on, guys. Once is more than good enough. It's more than the bomb cloud deserves. Let's go bishop e3. So it's kind of like a advanced French, but we got there via strange move order. So my opponent wants bishop a6 in order to exchange his bad bishop. I could go a4, but I could also go queen e2. I'm honestly kind of torn between these two. Queen e2 feels a bit weird, but I'll do it anyhow. And now I should play on the king side somehow. Maybe a4 was also interesting to meet b4 with b3, but oh no, h3 is a kind of a mouse slip, wasting a full tempo. Not really what you need in such a position where, well, the position is closed, but it still is quite a move by move kind of position, I would say, as black is expounding here on the queen side, while white is trying to push on the king side. So if b3, which looks normal, I'll just go bishop d1, and I'm not sure how black will make use of his space advantage there. This obviously has to be taken. I cannot allow black to close the position there. And let's just take once that feels right. And go, should we go knight g5? Yeah, knight g5 looks okay. Takes. And see what happens. Yeah, so he does take, but now we got the bishop pair, and I kind of like my position. Just develop the knight to f3 and take it from there, I guess. Okay, knight f3, queen f7, king g2. Should I be afraid of some e5 or not? I guess so. No, h5 now is not good, so take. Yeah, so king g2, e5. Knight takes e5, takes. It's not really what I want, but I guess I don't have a choice. I guess my opponent really should go e5 here just to liberate his position, but he does not. He does another move. So I'll just retreat my unit to d2. Maybe c1 was better, not sure. I like d2. Just keeping open the back rank for my rook in order to potentially use it over there. And now I just want to go 95, and I think I have a wonderful, wonderful position. This is kind of the dream position White can get from a French, and we are not complaining. Still not so easy to break through, but it should really just be very nice. Important is that knight c6, I don't have to retreat, but I can just go to d6 or c7 with a good position. Okay, knight f5, but what does it do if I just go g4? Maybe it does knight h4, knight f3 check. Well, sometimes I'm so bad, most of the time. Knight h4, king g3, knight f3. I'm not sure why I had to blunder that, but okay. That's the way it goes, right? So knight takes d2, queen f7 is not really good, so I gotta take back on d2. Or bishop h7 check, is it any good? Bishop h7, if he takes, I'm not afraid, so king f8 and then takes. Is that really a subtle thing which is good for me? I don't know. Way too complicated. I'll just take back, and maybe it was good because then indeed he didn't have this rook f8, but I still like my position. Announcing checkmate in a few moves. This is 1, 2. Oh, it's been stopped. But okay, the position is winning. Gotta speed up a little bit, but I'm even ahead a little bit on the clock, so it shouldn't be a. Oh no, okay, but it's fine. I pre-moved the wrong move, but it's all good. Not a worry here. And it was actually kind of a close game, so thank you for the game, Mr. Hawkslayers. Interesting opening there as well, so sure. Okay, let's try and find a slightly stronger player here. The Great Phoenix. Let's go. Sir, from India. Oh, this might be a tough game, guys. Let's go. Let's play e4, e5. Are we going for the... No, yeah, I wanted to go for some gambit, but... I'm really playing badly without a mouse, yeah? But maybe a5 is so genius, nobody thought of it. I doubt it, though. Yes, my opponent asks if it is a slip, and it certainly was. But if he takes on c6, I'm not too disappointed. Like a5 may be more useful than a6 for all I know here. Wow, knight takes e5. This is a highly confusing game. So I guess I'll go to d7. Honestly, not sure. Like g6 was probably not working quite well for me. This has got to be the weirdest Spanish I've ever played. By far. Not even a question. Okay, takes. Let's develop. I mean, if it's not going to be made in a couple of moves, I'm up a piece, right? So let's look at it from the right side. And bishop to d6. Queen g5, probably. Maybe here. d4 though. What the heck is going on here? I have no clue. Am I getting outplayed? Queen g6. Okay, this I'm happy to see. g5 now. Oh, I mean, he could even take. We could just take queen g5. I don't know what I'm thinking, but fortunately, he also didn't see it. And now I should be okay. I hope at least. Still not easy. Okay, gotta move this bishop not to lose the piece back. Yeah, this game just keeps getting weirder and weirder. So 95 loses after takes an h3 or c3, so I have to move the knight elsewhere. And this looks like the best square on the board. Such a random position, guys. My apologies if it's not informative enough, but it should be fun at least, right? So no reason to complain. Okay, let's get rid of this knight. It's been annoying me there. I don't want to see that on the board anymore. And take on c6. So queen, oh my god, queen g6. I don't have queen c6. I thought I had queen f7, but queen takes c6 I somehow missed. So, okay. We'll just keep playing as if nothing happened here. Oh wow, he takes. Okay. Back in the game, guys. Or not. This has to be one of the worst games I've ever played as well. And I've played a fair bunch of bad games in my life. Still, not giving up hope just yet here. Opposite bishops, you never know. Right? Like rook f1, bishop d5, huge attack. I think. Okay. I think it's actually a draw right now. But we want to win. How do I ever win this position with black? We gotta go for the draw. There's just no way to win this, yeah. I mean, actually white is probably still winning after rook e1, I just realized. Yeah. Should we go for the flag? Oh, that's so dirty and so bad of an idea. Let's just do it. I'm just way too stupid. I don't know why I'm doing this. This was a very bad idea. But I dislike draws more than I dislike losing, I guess. Okay. Okay. Check. A4. Maybe by now it's the draw again. Okay, maybe not. That's an interesting choice. Stake. Okay, king. Oh, this is complicated. Probably I'm losing. No time to calculate anything though. Okay. Please play king h7 or something. Nope. Didn't happen. And now in Zugzwang or not. Okay. Oh no, I'm so slow with the touchpad. I'm just gonna get flagged here, like it's not even close. Wow. Okay. I kind of deserve that, but that really was one of the worst games I've played in a long time. Oh, and we have another Grandmaster challenge, so why not to go ahead and accept it? It seems like we have been faring better against the Grandmasters today. Although we've only played once, so I don't think that's a huge sample size, but okay, let's go. Mind you guys, this is a 3+2 game, so we are I'm gonna take it a bit slower. Okay, knight f3. Let's go knight c6, and let's play a improved Spanish this time around. At least if he goes bishop b5, which he does not. So let's develop. So knight, so d3, yeah, and let's go h6. This is supposed not to be so bad. Let's go d6. Yeah, so they go g5 here often, and I have no clue about it, so why not to do it as well? Okay, let's just go g4. It's kind of simple play for black, right? Just go h5 now, or not? I guess I should develop some pieces at some point. But h5 for now looks okay. Yeah, so not really sure if what I've been doing is good, but it looks interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go h4. This cannot be too good what I'm doing here. Yes, and now the attack has come to a stop, so we have to find a way to develop somehow, which is not too easy. Okay, let's just go bishop. How do I do this? I'm gonna go bishop g7. This is looking not too good for me. Like all these squares are weak, like f5, d5, g5. So I'm pretty sure black is not supposed to play like this, but on the other hand, it's not losing or anything like that just yet, so it's fine. King f8 just to get out of the e file, and well, generally a useful move, I guess, but maybe it's not so good here. I don't know. I don't really know how I'm gonna continue here. That's the main issue I have. Like, I need to somehow bring up my bishop, my rook, and all that kind of stuff, but I don't see how. Okay, bishop b5 looks a bit slow, no? I'm happy to see that. Like, if he wants knight c4, that's okay by me. I'll go h3. Looks okay. Yeah, I guess knight c4, h3 is okay. Even knight c4, a6, takes, on e5, knight takes e4. Okay, goes there. Let's go queen e8. So bishop takes c6. How do I recapture? I guess with the pawn. Maybe with the bishop, but then he takes an f6, and then if I take back, the g4 pawn is hanging. So that's kind of my my worry. Yeah, so he does take, but I'm not sure if I should be worried about that because d4 will also be hanging there. Yeah, okay, let's just take with the bishop. Why not? Looks a little bit more active at least. Okay, takes, let's recapture. So takes there. Yeah, so he's winning a pawn here, but I hope I'm gaining some compensation at least here in the process. I think I am. Like rook e8, knight c4, I should have some move. Maybe even queen takes e4. Nah, queen takes e4 not working. Bishop takes e4 also not working. So what is working? It's between queen g5 and queen e6. This much I know. I kind of like my position. Yes, I like my position. But where to go? Both moves are kind of tempting. I actually do not know. Taking too long here. I don't see anything, so I just have to move here. Sometimes you just gotta move. Anyway, place move I didn't calculate. I only looked at the other knight there. So let's go bishop e5. Nah, bishop e5 is just bad. But not because of this, I guess. Is f5 any good? Wow, so slow. Let's go here. Intending some queen f4 maybe. Also rook h8. Even sometimes, okay, he goes there. Not a blunder just yet, but it's close, I guess. Okay, let's go here and h3. Maybe not h3, huh? Didn't expect that. Okay, let's take and bishop f6. Highly intense, guys. At least I'm winning back my pawn with a bishop pair, so that's okay, I guess. Okay, activate the rook. Maybe I should have included h3, but those are just details. Let's go here. Should just not lose on time. I mean, with the bishop pair, I should have quite a big advantage, no? I guess at least. Just had no time to calculate anything. So I'll just keep on pushing my pawns. Okay, b5 next. Where to put? Don't lose on time. c6, d5. Slowly improving here, I hope. Bishop g5 is an idea. Okay. f5. Let's go c5. It's always tricky with those knights, yeah? Not to blunder into a knight fork. d4 is now coming. Oh no, and now just a blundered f3, huh? Fuck. That's no good. Maybe it's still okay. Somehow. I don't know. A miracle. I think I got lucky. Or not. Way too tense. I have no idea. Am I losing here? Now I'm losing, yes, because I've been blundered. Rook to f5. That's just a great achievement. Wow. Okay, take. Just too late, huh? This is very sad. Okay. And we lose another one. I guess I shouldn't have gotten in such time trouble, but that's what you get, huh? Okay, let's play someone against whom we hopefully stand a chance. The good old Kramnik student. Apparently, I've never played Kramnik students, but he is quite a legend in the chess 24 circles. So let's play Sicilian with knight to c6. Boom. And let's completely surprise him with a great opening. h5. It's fantastic. Okay, bishop e2. So what is the point of this line now? How do you proceed? I guess just d6. I guess I should have studied this a little bit better. Okay, let's go g6. Okay. Okay, let's just go h4. Don't worry, guys. I am not too tilted. I am feeling actually quite good, surprisingly. So knight h5. This is kind of similar to some Dragadorf. Somehow we got into that kind of position, but looks like it should be okay for me, right? Let's go queen a5. Typical dragon moves. Maybe e5 is strong for my opponent, though. Well, let's hope it's not. So if White doesn't have anything concrete here, like structurally, fundamentally speaking, Black should be quite happy here, as he's got the better pawn structure. So queen exchanges are very welcome. Also, f4, e4 are a little bit weak, so might want to target those guys later on. So he does go e5. This feels risky now for me. Okay, I guess I gotta take on d4 and then take it from there. Maybe that was a wrong thought. Still looks okay for me, or not. Nah, maybe it doesn't look okay. Maybe it does not look okay. Let's take on e5. Don't see any discoveries except for bishop b6, which wins on the spot, but okay, he doesn't see it. This is looking very suspicious for me. Next to the fact that bishop b6 on the previous move was just instantly game over, I think. But okay, sometimes you're lucky, right? That's part of the game, some luck. So if bishop takes b7, I was intending rook takes c3 without having calculated too many lines. I hope it's okay for me. Probably not, but at least I have some threats on a2. And my opponent is spending a lot of time. Maybe regretting his missed win of the previous move, who knows. It's very sad that our nice 3000 rating is just gone like that. It's heartbreaking. Okay, we got it recaptured. And 95. Okay, now I can just relax, enjoy the end game, and play. e6. I guess rook d1 would have been better, but those are just unimportant details. So king to f6 looks nice. Knight h5. Maybe this was not so nice. I don't know why I didn't play rook to d8 earlier, but okay. King to f6 was really just a bad plan because I need to play f5. So we'll play f5. King f6. Let's go knight g3. Knight e4. Okay, rook d2 he gives me, which is kind of crushing. Knight d2 was rook d3, so This is better than saying he should have played rook e2 with a bad, but I think holdable position. And now he loses more material. So finally, it looks like Lady Luck is on our side. Whew. It took a while though. Wow, and another. Lots of strong challenges today. Come on, guys. Give me an easy time, please. Step Gamma today. Let's go for Gamma. I have no idea what it means, but why not? Stefano Gamma. That's probably just his name. That's why. And the Sicilian. Let's play a main line with knight f3. Let's go d4. The good old Sveshnikov might appear. Oh, what? Knight d2? Are you? Okay, this is just ridiculous. I really need to get a new mouse. Could just take the knight on d4. I mean, I don't know what happens with my mouse, my touchpad over here, but clearly I am not practiced enough to be able to play without mouse. Just embarrassing. These days, you don't only need good moves, you also need a good mouse. I never thought that when I was just learning the rules of chess that I'd need a good mouse. Okay, but now I actually like my position. It's slightly better. Bishop on c1 is better than the bishop on g7. b6 is good though. It's an excellent choice by my opponent. I would have done the same. And now I'm not so sure anymore. I guess I'll go here. I once heard that if you have trade all the pieces and you have only queen and knight left, then it's better than having a queen and bishop. So we're aiming for that. I do not believe in that theory, but that is just unimportant. The books say that queen and knight is better than queen and bishop. So we just need to trade the rooks and then we're there. We should be basically winning. Although winning is too strong, but it should be nice to play for white. Maybe in this case, it's actually true. Okay, let's go h4, grab some space. Queen d2, intending queen c3, maybe. Or queen to d5. Yeah, c5 is just a massive, massive mistake. Giving me this beautiful outpost on d5 is not what you want to black. Oof, this is really a wonderful position for white. So let's go knight to e1, bishop f8, bishop d6 might have been the only way to defend, but as he doesn't see it, we're winning this pawn here. g5 maybe, but even queen takes c5 there is okay. Okay, take the pawn. Even threatening knight takes g6. Knight to d7. This is just game over. Yes. Really a pity we lost 2 games today. That's not what I wanted. So this is just easily winning. Pawn endings with an material up are usually trivially won, and this is no exception. So we're gonna be able to put our opponent in Zugzwang. And that's all she wrote. Thank you for the game, Mr. Stegama. Bit of a weird opening, but I think after that it was quite an instructive game. So yeah, thanks. Let's see, who else have we got to play? No, I'm not playing my grandmaster friend again, who I just lost to. Okay, let's play. A bit confused. 1 second, guys. Okay, let's play Nikolaus from Germany. e4, let's play a French defense. White knight d2. Okay, let's play knight f6, which is actually not a very good move. Oh no, I have very little experience here. I think they take and play f6. That's the theory. But please don't play knight f4 here, because then I will be hopelessly lost. So bishop d6. I think this is how the line goes, right? And then I castle, and then we reach the position. Okay, castles. Okay, b4 early expansion. I guess I'll just continue to develop here. Why not? Usually they put the knight on f3 and they try to trade the dark squared bishops, which I guess makes more sense than this early expansion. I mean, this early expansion, it kind of fits well into White's plans, but it looks a little bit slow and gives me time to reroute this bishop to h5. So that's what we're doing here. I kind of like, actually, this is kind of how what you want with black, and what you get if White plays a little bit too slow. Yeah, but now I'm just taking the pawn, right? I guess. Queen takes f3, there's even knight e4. But then queen g4. Now I have to think. But first, he is thinking. Oof, no, that is no good, my friend. This is a very bad move. I think I'll just take it. I don't know why he didn't at least take with the queen, and then if knight takes d4, there was queen e3, and it was not so simple. Although I guess it was much better for me. So yeah, White misplayed the opening there. Now I'm just up a healthy pawn. Still not completely winning or anything like that, but it should long-term be very good winning chances for me. King g2 maybe. Okay, queen g4. Queen f6, he wants bishop b2, I guess. Makes sense. Yes, queen g4 is a good move. Because also e6 is hanging. Well found. Wow, how do I even retain my advantage now? This is quite a surprise. Okay, I guess I gotta go here now. What else? Knight h5, I got queen f7. Bishop h6. Shouldn't work for him. It should not work. I got g6 there, worst case. So I think he really has to play bishop b2 here. But let's see. Bishop b2, I want to play maybe e5. There's rook takes g3, but then queen takes g3 is my issue. And bishop takes g3, bishop takes f6, bishop takes f2 looks not so clear. So yeah, let's see what he comes up with. He's taking his time, which he should, because it's quite an important moment. Knight h5, I go queen f7, and if bishop b2, I should also have some way to deal with the threats, like bishop f8, worst case, but maybe I have something better, like rook f5 looks good, yes. So he finds bishop b2, unfortunately. This was not what I wanted. So I gotta go e5, because what else? Okay, rook b1, let's play rook f4. And if queen e2, I guess I can go d4, right? Yes, d4, and I look up his bishop. So I think in the end, it's all kind of okay for me. Okay, this allows queen to h4, and then knight g5 might come with devastating attack. Yes, let's go. Boom, knight to g5. Let's go. Yes, now we just take on h3. And knight f4 is coming, and only bishop at c1 will prolong the game, but it will not change the result, as they used to write in the books. Bishop c1, knight f4, check, bishop takes, e takes, and with a lot of threats. Yes, so we just do that. So we just go here, takes, takes. Rook h1 might be the best defense, and then rook takes h1. Knight takes h1. That's what I would do, but yeah, rook takes h1, fg3. You can go rook takes h4, queen h4, rook queen e6, and actually there, surprisingly, white is maybe completely fine. So don't blunder that. There's always a way to blunder in chess, which is kind of interesting about our game. You can always find a way to screw it up and lose the game. How often that has happened to me. Okay, so he's defending in the best way, but yeah, I mean, it's not completely easy, surprisingly. What would be the best way? Rook f8, queen f3. Okay, what the heck? Let's just play something. Let's just do this. Go for the endgame, maybe. Go for the endgame and go for the flag. That sounds like a good plan. And look at that knight on h1. That's not a happy knight. No, no, no. That's not a happy knight at all. f3, yeah, one less chance. But it's the 2 pawns down, there is no more chance. Oops, well, anyway, win on time, so it doesn't quite matter. But actually, my opponent defended very well there for a long time. I didn't see a way to finish him off immediately, so well played there. And let's go for the next game against HCTH. And let's go first move knight a3, the Reti opening. Okay, g3. This is usually my bullet opening. Let's go d4 now. And let's go knight c3, intending e4. And bishop g2. So now we kind of transpose into a favorable version of the Pirch defense for black, but nevertheless, it's also quite playable for white, of course. e5, I will go a5, I think, just in order to gain some space here on the queen side and develop with rook e1. Sometimes white wants to go d5 in these positions. Maybe even here, I'm not sure. h3 is a typical move, so I have a couple of options here. Well, d5 is interesting, but it's quite a responsible decision, so I'll just play h3 and develop normally, like bishop e3, I guess. Don't see what's wrong with that. Okay, by now d5 should be okay, right? I mean, I think it is. And if it takes on d5, I can't even go knight b5, but that looks stupid, so I'll go just e d5 or knight takes d5. It takes, So if e5, bishop d7, queen d2 looks okay for me, but nothing too special. But okay, what else? Bishop d7, I think, is kind of a must in order to stop knight b5. Bishop b7, okay, knight, that's definitely no good. I haven't even considered that move. Let's go rook a4. Okay, and rook c4 now. This is starting to look very nice for me. If queen a5, I got b4. Queen a6, bishop f1, or anything should be very nice for me. Yeah, no, my opponent definitely misplayed it here. If he would have gone bishop d7, things would have been far from clear. But here he's just, his pieces are misplaced, and I got this rook to c4 simply very, very good for me. Yeah, b4 is not easy to deal with. I guess he gotta move the queen, but that allows anyway b4 with tempo, and no fun for black in this one. Okay, so he does move his queen, I guess, which he didn't have much better, but yeah. Oof. Okay, let's go queen d3, queen d2, attack h6. Just ask him a little bit like, how do you want to defend? Okay, goes there. This looks like it allows rook h4. Oof, everything is coming here. No, this is not what you want when you're playing with black. Oh, what? Thank you very much. Wow, that was his idea. Okay, okay, I respect that. That's very cool. That means I probably should have played bishop g5 first. That was a nice idea by my opponent for sure. I guess it's not gonna save the game for him, but it was a nice fighting idea for sure. Yeah, unfortunately for him, his position was just a little too bad, so that this queen sacrifice doesn't really change much. d6 next. Rook e8, I'll go knight to b7, but okay, he just resigns. Wow. Impressive queen sacrifice, so I really like that. Wow, Luis David Chavez Martinez. That's quite a long name, so let's see if we'll play quite a long game as well. And let's go 1 g3. Very decent move, actually. Much better than 1 b3, really. Just the point is, after black goes d5, you kind of have to go knight f3, so there's not too much value. Okay, c5, I'll go e4. Take it. Or rook e1 first. Let's go rook e1. Playing a kind of reverse King's Indian here. It should be playable. Okay, do I have like e5, e6? Let's try. I haven't really calculated it, but looks interesting. Yeah, that's why you calculate your stuff, so you don't miss moves like knight to g4. Okay, that is really embarrassing. Wow, I only thought 97 somehow. Okay, now we have to pretend that it was all our plan all along. This is so bad. Not happy. Well, at least he's thinking, so let's see what he comes up with. So he takes there. Sensible. So can I take c5, queen c5, d4? I think so. Oh, bishop g4 is just probably winning for him. Yeah, bishop g4 was much better. Now I'm okay, I think. Well, maybe okay is too much, but I don't think I'm losing at least. Bishop g4 instead really would have been very, very strong. I would have had to play queen d2 and then knight f3 check, for example. Okay. Oh no, bishop d2 again, a mouse slip. I wanted to play c3, but somehow I managed to make bishop to d2 work. Still, it's the best position we've had all game, so it's fine. And now anyway we get c3. Somehow he doesn't take the c2 pawn, and bishop g5. It's okay. In fact, I think white is completely okay now. Wow. Takes. Okay, now I'm better already. Wow. Bishop will be put on d4. Okay, bishop e4 is a good move, but I think I'm slightly better here. Not winning any material just yet, so just play queen d2. Sensible. I'll play rook b2. Playing in the style of Alpha Zero. Okay, I'll take. Wait. F3 is winning the piece. Yes. Thank you very much. Oof. Another bad game. Another shaky victory. Yeah, that bishop is gone, unfortunately. Trapped by its own pawns. So I think after this game, I'll do like probably one more game, but we'll see. Yeah, now, of course, we do not take the rook, but we take the pawn, winning the queen. And thanks for the game, Mr. Luis David. And let's see who we play for our probably last game. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. JPU. That sounds like an interesting name. And a wide profile picture. Well, how can we pass on? Oh, but I think he's offline. Yeah, I think he's not here, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll give him, maybe he is. Let's wait for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half, a quarter. Yeah, unfortunately, he's not here. So we're going to play somebody else. Next time. Okay, let's play Samicella from Russia. And let's play a Sicilian defense to finish off our Banter Blitz today. With knight f6, we're playing this. Sure. Okay. Let's just play like this, not too ambitious. So people start to play e5 like in these positions. At some point, wow, bishop g5, is that really good? I'll go queen to b6. Why not? Attack b2. Bishop g5 feels a bit premature, right? Loosening up this pawn on b2 shouldn't be the best idea in the world. And now I'll just go here. And if c takes d4, knight c6, looks like I get some little initiative going already. So he does take with the knight, which I guess is the best move, but it gives black quite a comfortable game for sure. Yeah, bishop e3. Making use of the fact that I cannot play knight g4. So he's playing well. Oh, but now is knight g4 not tempting? I think knight g4 is okay for me. Takes c6, takes e3, takes fe3. I have wonderful compensation, and now I just win the bishop pair, so that should be good news for me. Okay, let's bring this knight up to e5, keeping these knights superfluous so they protect each other. Usually, two knights protecting each other are not that great. They don't do too much. Okay, let's just play bishop to d7. Not much better here, but very, very comfortable position. Actually, maybe it is much better for black. What do I know? Okay, so he takes e4, I'll take. e5 is maybe a threat. Okay, queen e3 is good move. Very good move. Yeah, so really, white is solid still, yeah. Not much going on. And playing fast. That's what I've noticed. Very fast. But this is a blunder. Hold on. We do not miss such chances. Yeah, okay, you get some little compensation, but it's really not enough. Like he takes d6, I'll take f1 takes, and then rook b8, I just guess. And rook to d8 is coming in. It should sort of be winning for me, I think. But knight c4, white can definitely fight on for a while. With one pawn, and like knight b5, if he gets some light squares going, it could be not too bad. So f6, intending to bring the king to e6, which is what I'll do. And slowly but surely the king should be better. Sorry, the exchange should be better than the knights. So let's give it a check. King d6. And bishop to b6. I think this is game over. I mean, b4, I'll just take a5 and b4. Wait 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. And just like that, my opponent resigned. So we finished with a win. And even though we lost 2 games, I think it was quite a successful session. Some mouse slips, which need to be worked on for the next session, but we'll get that done. We'll get ourselves a new mouse, I hope. Anyway, my next session will be on the 9th of October. So please, I welcome you all there. And I hope you guys had a nice session. And I wish you all a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye.
Want to raise your chess to a new level? Challenge Yourself is an exclusive, innovative experience designed for Chess24 Premium members. Train like a champ with a unique set of lessons prepared by the coaches of the challengers. Boris Girlfriend and Co. will help you improve your chess. Play a champ. Play a grandmaster each day in Banter Blitz. Take advantage of this incredible opportunity from June 10th. Go premium and challenge yourself.